Welcome to the Legacy Lab. Welcome to the Legacy Lab, where we are leaving a blueprint for the future. I am Melissa Story, and this is the quiet confidence era where peace gets louder than pressure. The quiet confidence era is a phase where healing turns into wisdom and where you stop proving and simply start preserving your peace. You know, sometimes we confuse movement with meaning. We get so used to the noise of fixing and explaining and overthinking, that stillness starts to feel like falling behind. I call that the noise we normalize. Because for so long, I thought that if I wasn't proving, I wasn't progressing. I wore busyness like a badge. Exhaustion became proof that I was still showing up. But truthfully, I was tired. Not the kind of tired that a nap fixes, the kind that lives deep in your spirit. As I reflect back, it was a Tuesday, just a regular day, not a meltdown moment. I had spent the morning checking in and following up and just being on for everyone. And somewhere between another round of explaining myself in a meeting and fixing something that wasn't even mine to fix, and then even overthinking a conversation that I had days ago, I felt it. The slow leak of peace. I closed my laptop, sat back in my chair, and whispered, God, I am tired. But not just physically. I was just tired. I was exhausted. And in that moment, I felt him say, you're not failing. You're just finished. You're finished with all the wrong things. I didn't even know how to respond. I just sat there and let the words settle in. See, it wasn't a correction for me. It was clarity. It was permission to stop carrying what wasn't mine anymore. And in that moment, I realized that peace doesn't always sound like victory. Sometimes it sounds like surrender. And that's when the shift began for me. When I stopped trying to hold it all together and instead let God hold me. That's really where this quiet confidence era began for me. See, I actually wrote about it that season in my book, The Dressed Up Pig, how I used to polish pain just to make it presentable. Writing the book was my unmasking. And now this space, the Legacy Lab, is about helping you unmask too. Helping you find your sound of peace without the pressure. Because peace doesn't silence you, it settles you. It's your moment. Your legacy starts to speak louder than your fear. And that's where confidence begins. When you realize peace is proof that God is still working, even when you're not. Next time in the Legacy Lab, we'll be talking about what it means to walk in quiet confidence, how to protect your peace while you're still pursuing your purpose. Until then, take a moment today to listen to how your life sounds when you start caring about what truly matters, because that's where your next level starts. Until then, welcome to the Legacy Lab.